We at the Alliance for Peacebuilding believe that evaluations and evidence help us build more inclusive and peaceful communities. We are walking the walk and living our values by staying committed to enhancing design, monitoring, and evaluation capacity, translating and synthesizing evidence into more accessible and practical forms, and convening safe spaces to promote sector-wide learning. A great example of this is our violence reduction subsector review and evidence evaluation. This evidence evaluation and subsector review analyzed data from 22 cases. And what it helped us to understand was to develop 6 macro-level violence reduction theories of change. They were developed across 3 approaches from an analysis of the peacebuilding cases, and the strength of evidence for each was assessed. Tools like this can help us better understand how we not only design effective programs, better examples of how we can monitor, and great opportunities for further evaluation to enhance our field. We believe that if the peacebuilding field can identify where its programming has directly correlated to reduced levels of violence, improved conflict mitigation, and supported prevention activities, then we will be better able to ground program design, monitoring, and evaluation in evidence and leverage that evidence to advocate for the necessity and utility of our field, helping make the case for peace.
AFP recently launched the Irene Peacebuilding database that is the culmination of over 3 years of work to search, catalog, and curate key peacebuilding indicators. In addition to the indicators, this database also houses methodologies, collection methodologies, and measures that were used with these indicators, as well as key programmatic approaches for which these indicators and measures were used. We believe the Irene database helps practitioners better assess their work and measure impact, which supports a rigorous evaluative culture and also pushes the evidence base for peacebuilding programs and approaches forward, helping us make the case for peace. This database can be used, 1, as a starting point for program design, 2, as an inspiration when designing M&E frameworks and defining those key programmatic indicators, and lastly, as a starting point to define key indicators for the peacebuilding field and seek forms of standardization across peacebuilding indicators.
At the Alliance for Peacebuilding, we accompany and support grassroots interreligious dialogue organizations as they undergo impact evaluations. We bring together these organizations as part of a learning community in which we foster peer-to-peer relationships, help build knowledge of best practices, and identify and address challenges in evaluation of interreligious dialogue. Interreligious dialogue interventions have played a positive role in advancing peace and justice. However, the field has struggled from a substantial lack of knowledge about effective approaches, which is why we are committed to sharing the knowledge and the experience we have gathered through this peer learning community with the field of interreligious dialogue so that we can create more inclusive and peaceful communities.